First of all, last week was a big alarm. They were facing probably the worst defensive team in the Premier League, a team that has conceded the most chances. Yet they struggled to create, and it took Merino coming off the bench, one good header. And the second goal was in transition when Leicester City had pushed men forward. So it was a big alarm, and it's been coming. Arsenal a bit too predictable. It's getting a bit easy to defend against this team because they are very horizontal. They pass the ball from side to side, waiting for that patient opening. If you are playing against a team that is disciplined and defends well, who will not be swayed by your passing, then it's basically very easy to defend against. And another thing most people aren't talking about is how poor they are poor in quotes as compared to last season. Arsenal are a bit easier to score now. They are very susceptible to transitions. Last season, their rest defense was on point. Even when you pick the ball off them, try to spring up counter-attacks, they had players almost everywhere, or the positioning of the defensive players at rest defense, obviously, was impeccable. So then they will clean up the danger even before it happens. But this time around, it's there for the taking. We saw it earlier in the season. I think when we faced Leicester City, they were leading 2-0. Leicester, 2 counter-attacks, it was 2-2, and then Arsenal went on to win the game. But the signs have been there. And for me, at the start of the season, when we spoke about the strength of this Arsenal squad, the different profiles of players that they had, I thought it would translate into unpredictability. The ability to try different things at different times. It's not every time you need to go from side to side. Sometimes you can be direct because you have players on the bench who can give you that. But Arteta's insistence on his style, and to be frank, this is something we've seen. The Premier League has now seen. This is a third season in a row the Premier League is seeing this style, this very slow build-up style. Patient. Teams will get used to it. Teams will form strategies to be able to counter it, and especially when you are in a situation where you don't have that target man, center man in the back or center forward in front there to hit balls to, it's always going to be difficult. And for me, it was a very simply executed game plan by West Ham United. And on the basis of they deserve to win the game. I don't even think Arsenal deserve to draw.